All right, we knew last night it could happen, but a whole lot of you might have gotten a little surprised this morning when you saw that weather out there.
Yeah, heavy snowfall just before noon caused some to get a little uneasy, but tonight things have returned to normal for most of us.
We'll get to some of these scenes from around the state our team captured as we went through the morning.
From Little Rock to North Little Rock and Hot Springs, the dusting of snow brought some a little happiness today.
We didn't know it was supposed to snow, so we came down here. The roads were pretty bad at first, and we started sliding everywhere, but we made it, you know, with driving slow and driving careful, but we're excited.
They were hoping to make a snowman. I ran into those folks down in Hot Springs today. Unfortunately, not enough snow for any snowmen today, but we do have a couple of trouble spots out there on the roads right now.
Yeah, I Drive Arkansas taking a look, and you can just see some of the road conditions. We're expecting that things could get a little better as we move later on into the day, but let's go ahead and check in with meteorologist Nathan Scott to get his take to see if things are going to be looking better later on in the day.
Good evening, Rolly. Good evening, Faith. Those were big, fat flakes that happened with about an hour time frame, and they came down really fast, and that's why they accumulated, because it was snowing so heavy that they couldn't melt fast enough, even though the temperature did not get below freezing. So a little unusual event here in Arkansas, but just because of that snowfall intensity, it did start to add up. It did produce some pretty scenes. Here are some pictures that I've been getting in. We've got this one from Tara Ragland, Maumelle. You can see the driveway and the side road covered up with a thin layer of snow, and that did create some problems here in the metro, especially bridges and overpasses. Piercy in Garland County, nice wintry scene there by Jim Cooper, and one more here, West Little Rock, that saw, I think, the most amount of snow, right around 1.5 inches. Oz Ritchie actually made some miniature snowmen, or I guess you could say slushmen, because it looks pretty slushy in that photo. Let's take a look at the reports of the snow as I go back here. Just 1 second. We had a corridor of a band of heavy snow make its way right through Garland County into Pulaski County, and there are some of the reports right through the heart of Central Arkansas, but also Northwest Arkansas. If you have plans to be out and about this evening, the rain is moving out. A little bit of winter weather left over into northeast parts of the state. But I think the big concern will be some areas of fog, and some of that fog is locally dense, especially Camden, where the visibility has dropped down to a half mile. Temperatures, they're safely above freezing, and they will primarily stay above freezing through the overnight. Lows are expected to drop down right around 33, 32, so there's not a big concern of refreezing or black ice unless you're in the higher terrain where temperatures could drop below the freezing mark.